guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is actually going to be a little bit different. It's something completely different to what I normally do. This is a graphic liner tutorial. I just wanted to let you guys know that today's video is actually sponsored by Priceline, which is so cool because since from day dot I started makeup, I have been shopping at Priceline and I still do to this day, and it's so awesome when you get to work with brands that you truly do love. So basically, Priceline has worked with their makeup director, which is Ray Morris. I love her. I met her at IMATS and she's so friggin' sweet. So they've teamed up with Ray to set the trends for the season. So one of them is graphic lines, and that's what I've done today. So everything that I use in today's video is available at Priceline. So Australians, there you go. Super easy. I fell in love with some products. I found some old products that I do love using. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get straight into this video. And if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. And yeah, let's do it. Okay guys, let's just get straight into it. So first of all, I'm just going to be taking the Maybelline Anti-Age Rewind Concealer. Now this is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. This is literally everything, and I've actually just rediscovered this because I totally forgot about it for probably a good year. So I'm just putting that all over my eyelids, blending that out with my Real Techniques sponge, and then I'm setting it with some Maybelline Matte Makeup Mattifying Powder. Basically, this is just a mattifying powder that sets your foundation or concealer. So then straight after that, we're going to be going into the graphic liner. Now, graphic liner for me, I still struggle with this. It's very, very hard in my opinion. It gave me a lot of anxiety, but the end result was worth it because what I created was so different to what I normally do. So I'm just gonna let this graphic liner tutorial go on, and I'm just gonna play a bit of music just until I finish the liner because it does go on for a while. But watch and enjoy, and I'll see you in a few minutes. And this is what the eyeliner looks like. Very different. It kind of looks like two little bug eyes, but I kind of love it. So I'm just taking this Models Prefer makeup wipe just to get rid of any excess oil or anything on my face that I don't want in preparation for the foundation. So I'm just going to be taking the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer and just applying that all over my face. This kind of just blurs the pores a little bit and gives you a better application for your foundation. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Total Colour. This is a new one that's just launched in Australia a few weeks ago, and it's not too bad. It's got a very moussey sort of texture. I like it, but I feel like it's a little bit hard to work with in a way, but you can actually make it work. You just need to blend it out. So I'm just blending all that out with my Real Techniques sponge once again and just really pressing it into the skin. And I'm just blending away, you know, all over my lips. I feel like this foundation color is perfect for me because it's got a rosy undertone to it. I'll leave the shade name down below if anyone's interested. But yeah, I feel like this is a really good tone for my skin. I'm then going back into that Maybelline Anti-Age Rewind Concealer once again, and I'm putting it on my chin, Cupid's bow, my nose, and my forehead just to highlight the T-zone area of my face and just give a little bit more coverage to this whole entire look. And just blending it out with my sponge as so, you know how we do. Oh, blending, thank you. Now I'm just taking that concealer underneath my eyes again. I probably used a little bit too much, but is it ever too much with a Michael Finch video regarding concealer? No, exactly, that's what I thought. So I'm just blending that out with my sponge once again, making sure there's no lines and it is all completely seamless before I set it with a translucent powder. And I tried out a new translucent powder today from the drugstore. It is the Natio translucent powder. I think that's how you say it. Natio or NATO. I'm pretty sure it's Natio. Anyway, I tried that out and oh, I love it. It's probably a little bit too dark for my under eyes. It does say translucent, but it does have a tiny bit of color to it. So I probably wouldn't recommend it for the under eyes, but for some people it might work, but maybe just not for my skin tone, because underneath my eyes I like it to be super, super, super bright. But to set the rest of the face, it was awesome. I'm also just baking my whole entire nose like I normally do, and then my chin and my forehead. Basically everywhere where I put concealer, it just kind of brightens it a little bit. And then I'm just taking some more of that translucent powder to set the rest of my foundation on this brush here. And this brush is actually really good. It's from Models Prefer, from Priceline as well. So I'm just dusting that all over, you know. For mascara today, this is the L'Oreal Telescopic, I think it was. I'm just putting that on my top lashes in preparation for my false lashes. So I'm just squiggling that all over and making sure every little hair is covered. Oh, we're moving on to the eyes. So for the eyes, this is the Models Prefer eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to take that light pink and just blend that underneath my eye. And then I'm going to take this dark purple just on a flat brush and put it right up against my lash line, so there's a little bit of dimension underneath my eyes rather than just having nothing. And then a bit more of that pink shade just to blend out that dark purple. Now moving into contouring, this is the Models Prefer. Everything's from Models Prefer, I kind of love it. This is the Models Prefer contour kit. I'm just taking that dark shade and starting to carve out my cheekbones. And I was so impressed with the blendability of this product. It blended so well. Like, just look at that. It doesn't look muddy or anything. It's buildable. It's pigmented. It's actually pretty good. So I'm probably going to be using this a lot more as well. I'm just taking that underneath my non-existent jawline to kind of create a jawline, as I say. And I'm trying to make my forehead look a little bit smaller as well by just contouring the absolute shit out of that. And, yep, contouring away. Thank you. Underneath my bottom lip. That is one of the reasons that I love doing voiceovers, because I can blast music and do my makeup. It's the best thing ever. But then again, I do love talking to you guys. Anyway, moving on to bronzer. This is the Models Prefer Mineral Powder, and I'm just taking the bronzy shades and kind of just putting that over where I contoured. And then I thought I went a little bit crazy with the contour and bronzer, so I just cleaned it up with some of that Natio translucent powder and dusted it off probably 15 to 20 seconds later. Any longer than that and it leaves a white cast, I feel. Now I'm just going back in with that bronzer, but I'm taking the little peachy shade and I'm just popping that on my cheek and blending it back towards my temples. For mascara today, this is the Maybelline Great Lash. I'm just popping that on my bottom lashes. I feel like this is a really good mascara for bottom lashes. It really gets in there and covers all of it and makes them look a little bit spidery, but not too spidery that it's scary. Do you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to spritz my face with a bit of the Models Prefer Makeup Setting Mist just before I highlight. And I'm going to be using this Models Prefer Illuminating Palette. And this was actually good. Like, I really did enjoy it. It's a very subtle highlight, but it's perfect for my skin tone. And I feel like it just worked. Like, look at that. Look at that. Amazing. I'm also taking that on my Cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose just with a smaller brush. Now for my lip liner, I'm just going to use Infinite Spice from Models Prefer and just overline my lips a little bit. I don't know if I'm overlining them or going on the line because my lips are so big. I love it. Lipstick is Models Prefer Naked, and I really liked this. It's like a brown sort of nude color. Oh, it looks so good. Then I'm just going back in with that lip liner and kind of blending the lipstick and the lip liner together. And then I'm setting my face with that Models Prefer makeup setting spray again. And putting a little bit of highlight on my inner corners, and that's pretty much it. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a massive thumbs up. And if you do want to see any more looks, don't forget to head to priceline.com.au. There is a few more different looks on there and more about the trends for the season. Anyway, guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! See ya! Ew!